Hello everybody, in this video I want to talk about my reasons why I've decided not to buy Horizon Forbidden West. Now I already read many of the reviews of this game and I have no doubt that the game will be very solid, and for the fans of the genre and fans of the series I'm sure it's going to be a great game. Of course I'm just sharing my opinion, so today I thought about it, why actually made me not enjoy the first game? Why I got bored? So I thought about it a lot today and I realized that one of the main reasons that I actually didn't connect well with the game is actually the theme. I mean, first when I saw dinosaurs, robot dinosaurs, the first time I heard about the game, it just seems like really cool, unique, different, and I was excited about it. So why I felt like is that the robot dinosaur side just felt kind of a lifeless. As much as guerrilla games try to put amazing animations and kind of emotional expression into those robotic beasts, still it just felt lifeless. I just couldn't connect with the thing with the tribes and robots. Something there just felt completely off. Now the game itself looks amazing, and I have to admit here, owning the PlayStation 5, craving for a game, on the exclusive game. It's not actually PlayStation 5 exclusive, it's both on the PS4, but we already know it looks amazing on the PlayStation 5. So I really want a game that looks amazing and plays amazing on the PlayStation 5, but I see this game as something that looks amazing, but something that I feel that I won't enjoy playing. Now it happens to me with Uncharted 4. I stopped playing Uncharted 4 after I got my PS5. Before that I didn't play the game, although I owned PS4 before, and I thought it looks absolutely incredible. However, it turned out that for me at least, because again I'm just sharing my own opinion, it just felt like a movie. I felt that I want more action, and eventually I just, at some point, I think it's after one of the gunfights, in this alley, I decided that that's enough. I can't have more of this. I want to play. And I just find myself watching more dialogue, more cutscenes. And I like, by the way, having cutscenes here and there. I like the game keeps a good balance between them. But for me, in Uncharted 4, it was just too much. Eventually, I just got bored and stopped playing. So that put me into a position where, well, I really love games that looks amazing as Forbidden West, but this won't be the thing that will lead me to buy a certain game. Now, of course, this is nothing new, of course, I'm sure most of you agree with that, right? You want maybe a combination of the two, and again, there are many games that looks actually bad, but the gameplay is so good that you just can spend even hundreds of hours just playing them. So again, but having said that, I know many of you who own the PlayStation 5 really want to see the capabilities of the hardware and want to play high quality AAA title that really take advantage of the graphics capabilities of the new console. I remember playing even on the PlayStation 4, I always kind of a crave for a lush environment. I know before that there were lots of desert and other open world games that were kind of lacking because they couldn't really cramp up so much details. And of course this is because of the Decima engine, and of course the talent of the developers and the capabilities of the hardware that Forbidden West is able to deliver such an amazing detailed open world environment. So what exactly I didn't like? Well, there are plenty of things. Again, it's all personal. First of all, when I saw all the weapons and all the armors, none of the weapons really felt exciting. I felt the same thing with Fallout, where there are all these weapons of kind of a mix of different things that doesn't look like kind of anything. All these very detailed, by the way, and very beautiful, but I personally prefer more refined weapons that I can really appreciate finding them, and sometimes where there are lots of variations, and there are a lot of weapons here, nothing really feel unique like when you get them. And I heard it in different reviews saying about Forbidden West that there's lots of weapons and you just don't feel like really a sense of achievement actually getting one, because maybe in a few minutes you can replace it with something else. So remember, for example, in Destiny, when there are some really weapons like legendary weapons, for example the Galahorn, the entire community talk about that specific weapon. Of course this was a multiplayer social game, but again the thing is that there was something about specific weapons that really felt Like, wow, I was able to get that weapon. It was hard to get. Of course, there was RNG involved and stuff, but it was something more exciting getting specific weapon than just browsing through many other weapons that have no significance, and you're probably going to use something else very shortly. Now, the other thing is related to the contrast in the game between the enemies and environment. Of course, there are also some darker environments, but when I play Zero Dawn, I felt that, I don't know, I'm moving in beautiful place that looks like I'm in a holiday, and then I see those enemies. Maybe I just like the contrast of, for example, what presented in Elden Ring, that I felt more emotions are kind of floating in, more intense emotions when I see combat in Elden Ring, where you see kind of a more darker theme, and just feel that there's more immediate danger and threat. So something with the theme and the combat and the threat that I just felt that was a bit off for me. Now, the other thing was kind of what seems like overloaded micromanagement, whether for the inventory or crafting, for example, when you need to craft your arrows during combat. Those little things that just I felt off. Like, I want really smooth, immersive combat, not being interrupted with things, for example, when I left without arrows and I need to craft them during battle. Although, of course, there's delay, slowdown, still, something about the combat doesn't felt fluid compared to what I actually enjoy playing in similar games. Now, the other thing is that when I play Zero Dawn, I play quite a lot of hours, I found myself that I don't actually feel emotion connection with any of the characters in the game. I asked myself, why is that? So maybe it's because of the story is not interesting to me. I just felt like after many hours, I really don't care. And then cutscenes, because of that, start being kind of a burden, because I really didn't want to follow this anymore. And when a game like this, that you really want to enjoy the story, doesn't really interest you, really a big chunk of the game is kind of thrown off. Because this is a game that you really want to follow the story and enjoy the ride. This is an adventure. Some actually play this just for the story and enjoy the gameplay on the way. They actually play it even on easy mode just to kind of pass through this beautiful game, enjoy the story, and have some nice gameplay experience. Now, one of the things that are very important for me, and I know that actually can impair the gameplay experience, is weapons. Now, we know this, many people reported that they played the game, reviewed it, that there are ridiculously amount of weapons available in the game. Now, this really bothers me, because I really want to sometimes choose specific weapon, maybe play with this and progress with it, because this is kind of a weapon that I enjoy playing, rather than just replacing weapons again and again and again and again. So this is something that does bother me, and I heard it and read about it from different reviewers. So this is something that gives me a red flag. That's something that I know I probably won't enjoy. And if I don't enjoy it, it's going to be probably throughout all the entire game. So again, I'm torn. I'm not sure if I'm going to get it, and if so, probably later on. But the thing is that I think that the main reason for me is actually the theme, the robots. I'm not saying every game with robots won't be fun. I'm just saying this one with the entire theme, just something I couldn't relate to, connect with, and get emotionally triggered by things happening in both the story and the gameplay experience. Now, of course, Forbidden West reviews are already out there as of the time of making this video, and we know that they praise the game. Now, of course, these are many opinions of many other people who play the game, but again, the thing is that this is a sequel, and because I already played a previous title, which is of course very similar, will be very similar to this one, with of course added features, I think that I won't enjoy it. And this is because I didn't enjoy the previous one. But one thing I learned, by the way, and this is very important, that until you play a game, you never know if you're going to enjoy it or not. There are some games that are going to be totally boring. Even after seeing gameplay, I told myself I'm never going to play this. I gave it a try and I like it. So there is something, of course, that unless you play the game, you wouldn't really know. And I feel like that I might be missing something good here. Kind of a hunch. So the question is whether they did improve the game and correct some of the features that actually made me not enjoy the game. Whether those things are actually addressed, and if so, it might turn out to be a very good game, right? Might be. But the thing is that I am skeptical, and of course, the best thing to do is just play the game and find yourself. But whether you're going to put $70 on a game, you can actually pay less if you buy the PS4, right? Nonetheless, the thing is that there are already reviews out, they are positive, and right now I don't need to wait for reviews to find if it's good or not. The thing is that I already kind of have a perception of what the game might be like, because I already played the previous one, and knowing that I'm not really connected emotionally with the theme and the story, I feel that I probably won't really get the full experience that I really want in such a beautiful open world game with such in-depth story. Yeah, so this is it. This is things that actually caused me not to buy the game, at least out of the time of recording these words. I might change my mind, by the way, who knows. And if so, you probably know, probably going to stream the game and play the game. But as of now, no, I'm not buying it. I decided to skip it. If you are like me, feel the same, let me know in the comments section below. If you disagree or hate my opinion, whatever, let me know in the comment section below your opinion. Also, consider subscribing to my channel and this one, just a little like. And I see you very soon in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone. Cheers. Bye-bye.